All right, welcome back everyone to today's episode of Learn English with Podcast. I'm absolutely thrilled that you're joining us because today we're embarking on an exciting journey into personal finance, focusing on the game-changing book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And trust me, this isn't just about money. It's a transformative ride that teaches us how to rethink money itself. It's like reflecting on your childhood when you watched adults hustle for paychecks, but nobody ever explains the crucial steps that follow once you have that money.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. So, is this like a whole new way of looking at things? I feel like I've always been told to just save, save, save.
Exactly. Kiyosaki contrasts two father figures in his life. His poor dad believed in job security and saving while working hard for money. In stark contrast, his rich dad emphasized financial education and making your money work for you. It's similar to the story of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise keeps a steady job, while the hare is out there exploring creative investment avenues.
Oh, wow. So, are we saying the tortoises could invest those carrots he's saving instead of just letting them rot away? That's kind of wild to think about.
Haha, yes, that's a brilliant way to view it. Now let's dig into one of the crucial lessons from Kiyosaki. The first critical takeaway is, the rich don't work for money. Wealthy people invest in assets instead of merely grinding out overtime for a paycheck. Think about it this way, buying rental properties that bring in cash flow each month.
So, if I buy a house and rent it out, that means I can, make money while I sleep? That's kind of mind-blowing.
Absolutely. But it's essential to grasp the difference between assets and liabilities. Another critical lesson is financial literacy. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Just imagine this. If you earn a hefty salary but spend even more, it's like running on a hamster wheel. You're just spinning in circles, right?
Right. So, does that mean I should basically keep a piggy bank instead of just counting how much money I get from my job?
Haha, you could definitely use a piggy bank. However, it's more about adopting a strategic mindset. For example, aim to keep your savings and investments that appreciate over time rather than just letting cash sit idle. Kiyosaki encourages us to mind your own business, which means focusing on building your personal income sources.
So, that'd mean I could start a side hustle selling, like custom t-shirts or something? That sounds fun.
Exactly. That's a great example. You could also consider investing in crypto or stocks. It's all about utilizing your skills and passions to create additional revenue streams.
Wow, I never even thought of that. So, does that mean the more hustles you have, the wealthier you can get? That's really exciting.
You got it! Kiyosaki dives deeper into how taxes and corporations work. Wealthy individuals often use legal structures like corporations to minimize their tax burdens. It's essentially about understanding the flow of money and making it work for you, rather than just being another cog in a machine.
So, corporations act like tax shields, right? That's fascinating.
Exactly. And here's another pivotal lesson. The rich invent money. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. For instance, during market downturns, shrewd investors may scoop up undervalued properties. It's akin to hunting for those epic autumn sales, but on a much larger scale.
Whoa, that's so cool. So, it's really not just about luck. It's about using your brain to see what others can't, right? Laughs.
Exactly. And finally, the lesson, work to learn. Instead of just chasing after high salaries, focus on acquiring invaluable skills. Think sales, investing, or leadership. Imagine landing a job you adore that pays less, but positions you for immense future success.
Oh, wow. So, it's like investing in your own education, right? I mean, it might feel risky, but super rewarding in the end?
Exactly. The ultimate takeaway from Rich Dad Poor Dad is that building wealth starts with the right mindset. You don't need to be born rich. Cultivating curiosity, intelligence, and a willingness to learn is what really matters. If you embody that mentality, the possibilities are endless.
Wow, this has been, seriously enlightening. I can't wait to get my hands on that book and maybe even kickstart my own side hustle. Laughs.